Yes.
And we are live.
80-something%.
I think. I hope we are live.
And we are live.
And we are at the
Are we?
Smith Summit, where there's Drehmal things. So yeah, there's a holotext here.
Ascend the tower and walk to the realm of Drehmal. Drehmal is a massive 12,000 by 12,000 block survival adventure map inspired by games like Breath of the Wild, the Dark Souls series, and Outer Wilds. In Drehmal, you embark on an open-ended journey to discover the fate of a fallen civilization. Drehmal is filled with dungeons, secrets, and gameplay enhancements, all while keeping the spirit of vanilla Minecraft alive. Check out our booth to learn more, or visit our website at https://www.drehmal.net/.
All of Mythicals, I know them. Well, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I got an axe of growth.
Acts of growth. One's growth is paramount to their journey. Let this axe grow alongside you.
Yo, holotext.
During your journey throughout Drehmal, you will find custom armaments of varying rarity. Legendaries come in the form of weapons and armor, each with their own passive abilities that allow for intricate build crafting and unique playstyles. At some point in your travels, you will encounter difficult challenges, and locked behind the most supreme of these challenges are powerful mythical weapons. These each have active abilities that can become the centerpiece of your build. You can find all of them in the hall to your right, although their abilities are disabled for the summit.
All of this.
Oh, so you can't grab people with Oblivion? It's Ascendance!
Ascendance. Deep within the flooded caverns of Lorankal lies the Moonlight Sanctum, the crux of the Tri-Moon Theocracy's greater machinations. As said by the idolic whispers, the sanctum was designed to create an endless necromantic loop. This blade was part of that cycle, having killed millions of undead souls. To what ambitious end the sanctum served was known only by its creators.
Damn, I can't shoot you.
Frenzy! In the aftermath of the mutual slaughter of all three clans at Mount Narukin, the legendary Osaiga Bladesmith Advice crafted this sinister, army-killing blade while surrounded by burning prisoners. Tens of thousands of deaths later, it was melted down and split into 5 fragments, which were hidden throughout the land.
The Mythbreaker. In the endless cosmos of Avera, there exists a primordial battle between fundamental forces. Trillions of realms held together by the hopeful defiance of entropy, ultimately nothing more than a balancing act, face of inevitable, even chaos. Those that fight to control it always forfeit their right to existence.
Zenith. Av'sal fabricated this blade of incredible strength using the power of primal energy, a mysterious substance from beyond this world. It is said that all matter and energy is derived from it. Distilling such a material into its rawest form for use in combat is exactly the reason why avsohm was dealt such a harrowing fate.
Benevolentia.
Mael cast aside his signature trident sword after virtuous flight. Fueled only by grief and a powerful ennui, he abandoned this palace, perhaps resigning with the aspects on Lodar. While the bad generals view his return as an inevitability, they do not mind their increased status in his absence.
Syzygy. Uriel the Moonsworn, greatest of all Tamari, was the aspect's solution to mortal interference. Empowered by the blessings of the Prismatic Council, Uriel carried out the Elder Will and delivered it swiftly. Tragically, they were butchered by a falsely pure fanatic of Virtuo at the climax of the battle for Drehmal. For centuries, their hallowed weapon has sought a worthy set of hands. May yours serve it well.
Oblivion, the pawn of nothing, has long acted as a grim guardian, always observing but never acting. On one occasion, this rule was broken. That day, he wielded this weapon as the emissary of avsohm's destruction and ensured that no leader survived.
Ooh.
Harbormaster's cap. An old faded cap that nonetheless bears the insignia of a full avsomic admiral. Nearby paperwork suggests that whoever wore it must have overseen countless secret voyages to the Apelion, avsohm's flagship.
Blessings to Drehmal, Shaper Serpent. Well, he's small here.
Little baby Drehmal?
Drehmal largely utilizes vanilla mobs with modified attributes throughout most of its gameplay. However, in some special areas, you will come across mobs with their own unique mechanics and ways to fight them. We've prepared a small selection for you to preview, from the ice-bound Frio rig with its freezing aura to the volcanic ash hog that will send you flying into the air.
Should we start with... Oh, start here.
Yeah, sure.
Drehmal is all about exploring. The experience can be summed up in a few words: curiosity, discovery, and freedom. While the map does have a main quest, where and how you explore is entirely up to the player. It's a lot like the vanilla survival experience, but placed inside a huge, handcrafted world filled with unique biomes, towns, dungeons, items, or pages upon pages of lore, if that's your style. It's 100% multiplayer compatible too, so you are more than welcome to bring along a few friends to get lost with. Structures big and small, towns, warp towers, puzzles, unique biomes, and secrets galore. Players will also find various currencies such as scales and runic catalysts. One can spend these at towns for maps of the surrounding region, artisan equipment, food, materials, and shulker boxes. Special items known as artifacts can also be found out in the world, which are simply weapons and armor with custom attributes. There's 7 artifacts hidden around these caves. See if you can find them all. Dungeons. Drehmal can be a hostile place. Old castles have become overrun with raiders, and Mael's armies occupy the west. These dungeons are filled with challenging combat and secrets, such as the Burnt Palace, a dark fortress at the heart of a bubbling caldera, or the Foundry, a mysterious facility surrounding a monolithic stone bridge. Of course, conquering a dungeon is worth the effort, rewarding you with legendary items, and for the greatest challenges, mythical weapons, which you can see for yourself down in the Hall of Mythicals.
Alright, there's 7 mythical... There's 7 artifacts hidden around these caves, and we have 12 of them. Where do you think the others are?
I think there's one right here.
Where?
On the other side of the thing, the pillar for the holotexts, there's a chest.
Oh.
Continent Crusher. Lightly renowned but lost to time, this uniquely gargantuan pickaxe was wielded by Ceres, the av'sal, a mountainous warrior hailing from a farming farmland. He obtained the section after besting Tygal's avatar in an arm wrestling competition.
Whoa. Tharhan mentioned.
I don't remember that, but that's cool.
Yeah, I don't think we've got that, as far as I remember.
3 of 7. Alright.
Yo.
Ooh.
Down here.
Wish for Hope. A pure white shortbow, fabled weapon of an old Drehmal hero. During the Daily Wars, they were one of Virtuo's greatest crusaders against Malus and his armies. Though their name was forgotten, their heroics became the spirit of the Empire of Fear.
What's down here?
Hi, Alice.
It's him!
Greetings, Realm Walker. I have been asked by him to answer any questions you may have about my own. You may read an excerpt of my realm's origins on the tablet to your left.
Who are you?
I am Malus, known as the burnt god of chaos, corruption, and conflict within Drehmal.
That sounds pretty evil.
Indeed.
Cool.
If you have any questions about my realm, I am here to answer.
Tell me about yourself.
There is not much to say. Once upon a time, I acted as my title would have you expect, razing the countryside, maiming and torturing those who opposed me, causing countless wars and the like. I created a people to do my bidding, just as my sister did out of the land's common folk. From my seat of power in the burnt palace to the southwest, I sought complete realm-wide domination. Times are changing, though.
The burnt palace?
My home, it lies within a great caldera on the southwest peninsula of the realm, guarded by a maze-like canyon and scalding waters that make landing on its shores impossible. These days, I do not reside there often. You can see it for yourself if you go and explore the diorama up top.
Let's talk about something else. Your sister?
The goddess of peace, purity, and perfection, Virtuo. She was born opposite myself in the filling, unmarred and pristine. One of her first acts in a reformed world was to take some common folk, the Drehmali, and twist them into her beloved Vamari. I, in turn, took both her Vamari and the realm's Drehmali to create a people of my own. We then fought for a long, long time.
Why did you fight?
Envy begets jealousy, Realm Walker. If you leave this conversation with nothing else, let it be that.
Why isn't she here?
Her departure marked the beginning of the current era, the Fourth of Eve. She took her closest and most beloved Vamari, and forsook the rest. Without their goddess, most Vamari have lost their luster. As for where she went, I have my suspicions, but those are not for me to share.
Let's talk about something else. What is it like on Drehmal?
For all of its strife, it is truly a beautiful place. From the autumnal forests of Miriu to Acloroma's giant flowers and vibrantly colored cliffsides, the volcanic black jungle and its cherry-blossomed island of Sard. Remnants of the Empire of av'sal dot the land as their dominion once spread across nearly the entire continent.
What was the Empire of av'sal?
Their tale is one of boundless ambition and horrific calamity. They once united the major kingdoms of the realm under one rule and one flag. They accessed forbidden energy and became incredibly technologically advanced. Then one day, calamity struck. The entire empire collapsed, its leadership and military disappearing without a trace. I took an opportunity to seize control of the West, as they had managed to contain my armies to the red desert of the Carmine. Perhaps if you were to visit my realm proper, you could find out more about them. Maybe you'll uncover secrets even I am not privy to.
Let's talk about something else. Who lives on Drehmal?
Drehmal is largely made up of the Dromari, a resilient antlered people born of the primal tree. There are far fewer of them now than there once were. Drehmal has fallen far from its golden age when the av'sal Empire once ruled. The realm never recovered from the Empire's collapse hundreds of years ago. These days, many Dromari know all too much about hunger and poverty. Trade flows at a snail's pace, and even then goods are scarce to go around. To thrive is a concept of the past for them. Now they simply do their best to survive.
I'll be going now.
Safe travels, Realm Walker. May we meet again when your soul settles.
Hey, isn't this the same text as a thing? I misread
That's the
in episode
that's
1.
the yeah, throwback to episode 1.
Shout out to episode 1.
Oh,
What?
oh
What's
wow.
this? Hey, that's the new one, I think.
Arbalest of Azradul. The royal citadel of Azradul finished construction shortly before the swarm. The Weeping One made her nest here, furling her clipped wings and resting her weary, scabbed-over stumps. As the people of the world below mount their last defense against her children, they feel her horrible sobbing quake the very earth around them. Perhaps she chose this roost to remind her of a forgotten home, a place to sleep above the deep sea of stars. And when she dreams, if she dreams at all, it is of a gift for those that brought her torment, a gift of rage, a gift of ruin.
So what's that about?
I don't know.
Yes, indeed, there is a main quest and an overarching goal for the player to pursue. Throughout the map are warp towers, just like the one you used to enter this booth, that serve as fast travel points and how you progress the story. There's 32 in total, and at certain tower progression milestones, you are directed to story locations. They usually feature a puzzle that must be solved to further the story, rewarding the player with new equipment and more knowledge. It's all about a simple question. What happened to the ancient av'sal Empire? Why was their fall so abrupt? And what were the Emperor and his people doing during that time? Inspired by games like Tunic and Outer Wilds, the player's tasked with solving this mystery, slowly putting together all of the bits and pieces of fragmented knowledge they pick up along the way and seeing it to the very end. It all culminates in, well, something you'll have to see for yourself. Right-click this holotext to get a link to download the installer.
Wait! Go back down. Over there.
Wait. Oh,
Talisman of Endless Growth. Chipped murals on ancient walls tell the story of the Great Revel, while Mythicals faithful hope to revive the soul of the world. Instead, they open the door to something far more sinister.
I remember this one. What? Where
whimsical
are you?
short sword.
Oh. This fucking... Oh, fuck you. Kill yourself.
Cobwebs.
Whimsical short sword. Made of resilient steel, this short sword sports a unique curling hilt. Oddly, small figures of axolotls playing in a spring are predominantly featured in shallow relief all along the blade.
Shout out to the wiki guy for replying to me. Anyway. We did it. We 100%ed Drehmal. How do you feel?
We did it. We finally 100%ed with Drehmal.
Let's get out of here.